Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. It's Wednesday, July the 7th. And today we have charts of the day for you, starting with APKT, one of our recent favorites. You'll see that the stock has been moving up nicely from the February gap here and has run steadily from the 11.5 area up to the 30 area. Over the last couple of weeks, you'll see that the stock has pulled back in an orderly fashion, holding the major trend line and 50-day moving average as well. Today the stock snapped back $1.89 or 7%, and it appears like this consolidation mode may be over, and we could be headed higher. Top of the channel calls for a run to take the stock near 35, and that's our trading target with a stop once it gets over, of course, the 30 and a quarter area. ARBA, in a similar mode, has been moving up steadily in a beautiful rising channel for the last year and a half. The recent pullback tested its April-June double top, and the stock snapped back today another 91 cents, up 5.7%. Now it looks like this also may be embarking on a new phase that should take it to a quick test of the $18 area, and over long term, move up towards the low 20s, intermediate term, the low 20s may be doable. ARM Holdings, ARMH, up 74 cents or 6% today, coming out of a 3-week flag pattern that held the moving averages and this gap here that was created in June when the stock popped. Top of the channel calls for a run up towards 14.5, and that may be done shortly. There's a lateral price resistance up around the 16.5 range. We'll put that as our short-term trading target. Low-priced AVNR Pharmaceuticals, AVNR, has been very strong of late, but after the February-April run, it pulled back, bounced, and then backed off. Broke out 3 days ago, backed off yesterday, but today came on again, up another 19 cents or 6.3%. Now there's a double top around the 640-45 area that, if taken out, should lead to my next trading target up around the 4.5 area. Cirrus Logic's been running beautifully and has moved up from the 4.5 level up to 18 plus just in the last 7 or 8 months. Now, the recent angle of ascent was the top of that channel was met recently, and the stock backed off along with a lot of other stocks over the last couple of weeks, but held trend line and moving average support. Today it popped $1.66 or 10.6% on more than 8 million traded, and it appears the next leg may be underway. Current short-term trading target at the top of that channel around 21.5. Entropic Communications, ENTR, another excellent looking chart pattern in a strong rising channel. Backed off on a couple occasions and held the 590.95 area, which was the top in April. Today the stock snapped back 64 cents or 10% on 2.3 million shares, and it appears that the next phase of this move may be underway, which could take us to a test of the all-time high from the end of 07 around the $9 range. That's what my short-term trading target will be, about 8 3/4, 9. IDT, which you can see has been in a strong rising channel for the last year and a half. After consolidating in May and June, broke out at the end of June, and over the last 4 sessions, IDT has been forming a nice little bull consolidation. I think this stock has strong momentum, and a target around the 19-20 range is what I'm looking for once it does get past the 16 and a quarter range. L&L Energy, LLEN, finally had a strong rebound session off key support around the 780-90 zone, and it spiked up to 880 today, up 69 cents or 8.5% on 700,000 shares. That's the heaviest volume in about 5 or 6 days. Looks like a turnaround may be underway. Watch for resistance around 935.45 zone. Once that's through, look for a move up to retest the recent highs around 11, my short-term trading target. Beyond that, looking for 12.5 and then 14.5. Micros Endovascular had an important session today as it broke out over 22. A few days ago, the stock had taken out its declining tops line with a breakaway gap today, and then consolidated for 2 days. Today it popped on very heavy volume for that stock of 784,000 shares. Looking for a move that takes us up near 24 short term with lateral price resistance coming in around 25.5. So let's call that our trading target, 25.5. Neurocrine Biosciences, if they're breaking out its base, beautifully built base with a price breakaway gap and a strong price volume surge, the stock has stair-stepped its way higher. Recently pulled back from the top of the channel to retest the bottom of the channel and the 21-day moving average Next target would be a move up towards the top of the channel. Let's call it 7.5, my next trading target. Net list had potentially a significant day today as it popped on the heaviest volume in about a month. Nearly 5 million shares, up 49 cents or 21.3%. We can get this over the major declining top line right here and get some extension beyond 320. I think the stock has a room to run. Trading target 4.5. Beyond that, 6. OBTI, absolutely exceptional pattern intraday today, but over the last several months, you can see the stock has been trending nicely, having moved up from 12 to double near 24. But today's action up 239 or 11.5% on 2.3 million shares. May have broken it out of the recent downtrend. Looking for a move that takes it to 25.5 short term and 30.32 intermediate term. PWER, Power One, broke out of its also declining phase recently. Yesterday, followed through today with another gain of 41 cents, more than 5% on 4.75 million. As volumes and technical surges, I'm looking for a breakout or a move up to test the 8.5 range, and then a breakout through that. It takes us up to the next trading target, which is up in the 12.5 zone. TBIX, Tibco Software, recently broke out, pulled back nicely, and now it's coming on again, up 73 cents or 6% today. 3.75 million shares traded today. And with the way this channel is forming, I'm looking for a move that tests 14 short term. Long term pattern calls for a move that could take this into the intermediate term 16, long term 1920. And last is VQ, which is Vinoco, an oil and gas energy exploration company. Look at the strong move this stock has had since December 08 when it was trading at about $2. It's got up to recently got up to 19.5, backed off in a three-wave decline that tested recent highs that it broke out of, and now a snapback has occurred with moves yesterday and follow through today. Vinoco looks like it could get through that range and test the 23-24 zone, my short-term trading target. And those are some long ideas for today. We had a terrific day in the market today. Let's see what kind of follow-through we get, but certainly a significant technical session today.